Okay, now I'll be helping you to download this Apache Tomcat and how to add it to the Eclipse. Okay, now this Apache Tomcat will act as a server. What is the meaning of server? Server is nothing but a software. The software will manage all the resources, and the managers manages all the resources, and resources will be two things. One is front end code, second one is back end code. See, based on the client request, the server will give the response based on the requirement. Okay, that server we have to install it manually. Okay, uh, see, directly go to Google. There's a software called Apache Tomcat. Tomcat. Okay, so see, we have so many servers, but who gives us a free server? Tomcat. Okay, now see, Oracle, it is all paid server. Oracle, Red Hat, they have their own server. We have to pay it for that. Now, so I can directly go to Apache Tomcat. Okay, now we can download. See, we have so many versions. There are two things: documentation as well as downloads. Directly go to the downloads. You can download any version you wanted, but I'll go with 9. Okay, you can go with 10. Okay, because my JDK, whatever I'm running, the JDK is 22. That is why I'll go with older version. You guys runs with a newer version, you can go with 10 directly. Okay, I'll download this 9. If you click on this, see, can you see the URL? I've told you, no, URL. This is our URL. Based on the URL, the screen is changing. Yes. Now, which file we have to download? If you come, there's something called zip file here. You have to download the zip file here. If you download the zip file, you'll get the zip file format. You'll get a zip file format. 1 second, it's getting downloaded. It is getting downloaded. Okay, this, it will in the form of zip file. What is zip file? It will compress all the file into one single folder. That is known as zip file. That zip file we have to extract it. In that extracted file, what will be having? Will be having server. And this server will give what? The server will give a container. And this container can hold how many codes? Two kinds of code. One is front end code and second one is back end code. Why? To create a web application. See, this is in the form of this. Now you can just extract it. How to extract it? Left click, tell what? Extract all. Now you can just tell extract. It is getting extracted. Okay, now this extracted file we have to add it to the Eclipse. This file we call it as war file. What is war file? It is web archive resources. See, what is web archive? It will have a front end code as well as back end code and configuration files, and it is all compressed in one folder. That is known as which file? War file. What is the meaning of jar file? Java archive resources. Now I'll create a folder. I'll create a folder. I'll open in Eclipse. Now I have named any folder. You can name it as any folder. Here I have a folder in a desktop. I'll create a new folder and I'll rename it as Advanced Java. Advanced Java demo. Let me go to the Eclipse and switch the work file. I'll tell file, switch the workspace. What is our new workspace I've created? Advanced Java demo. Now, first, in Eclipse, we have two kinds of coding. One is Java coding. Second one is web application coding. Okay. Now, Java coding, we call it as directly Java. But web application coding, we call it as J2EE. We call it as what? J2EE. What is J2EE? It is Java Enterprises Edition. Enterprises means client, client server request and response protocol. Okay. Now, you can just open. I'll change the color first. Use perspective. Okay, now if I run this code, can you see? If you open the file, I did. See, if I open the file, Actually, for you, as soon as you enter, it will be like this way. It will be like this way. This is known as Java perspective. What is Java perspective? By using this, you can code only Java coding. But we want which perspective? Java or J2EE? J2EE. How to change the perspective? Right click on Windows. There's something called perspective. Click on this perspective. Open perspective. Others. What is a thing we have to select? It is Java EE. Until open perspective. Can you see the Eclipse perspective is changed? Can you see there's something called marker property server? If you click on the server, any server is available here. No, we have to add it the server manually. How to add it? Left click, click on this Apache. Which version it is? 9. I'll click on this 9. I'll tell next. Now we have to browse. Where it is? It is in the downloads. Because we have to add the path of the. I've selected the version. That version's path I have to give. Because that file format you have to give, you have to upload it here. How? Downloads. Next, what is that? Tomcat. Don't click the first thing. See, don't click and upload the first thing here. Finish it doesn't comes. How to upload? You have to tell browse. Go to downloads. Click. Go inside that. Inside that you'll have another folder called extracted file. That file you have to add it. Tell select folder. Tell finish. Can you see server got added? If you want to start the server, you have to tell left click and start the server. And here we have the informations. Now what apps? Now you can click on this. If you have to click on this, you'll get all the information about the particular server. Can you see this is all the information of the particular server? Now it will be like this: general information, server name. What is server name? This, if you want, we can change it to wasm. But I'll not recommend you to do this. Okay. Now host name. Who is our host name? Localhost. Why localhost? Because it is connected to the local computer. Now runtime environment, Apache configuration file. This. See here, server location is there now. Use workspace metadata. It should not be like this. It should be at the center. Take control of the Tomcat installation. I am taking all the control so that we can modify it based on the requirement. Okay, we have to. We should not. It will be like this. It should select it to here. And if you want, we can change the port number. Okay, it is 8800. You can make it as 9090 and you can make it as any port number. Don't make it as 3306. It will connect to MySQL. Okay, if you want, we can change the port number. This is our modification. And if you want, we can directly start the server. Tell left click, start the server. Or you can make it as restart. Now, to check whether the installation of the server is done successfully or not, directly go to this Google search engine or any web browser. Tell the to access this Apache Tomcat, we have to tell http colon double slash localhost. It is connects for the local computer. What is the port number of Apache Tomcat? 8080. If it is 9090, I have to give 9090 and tell slash. If I click on this, let me restart. Don't make it as project. Can you see if you enter what is that? HTTP colon double slash localhost 8080 slash. See if you are seeing this successfully install Tomcat successfully. Congratulations. After doing this, we have to create a project. How to create a project? Directly tell file, tell new. It should not be what? It should not be Java project. It should be what? Dynamic web project. If you click on this dynamic web project, you can name it whatever you wanted. Now I'll name it as project 1. Okay. See, for some people, you will get an error here. Okay. That error I'll teach you later. Now, how to create? We have to create a HTML file. How to create? Tell left click, tell new. What is that file name? HTML file. Now, the file name should be what? Can be anything. But I recommended whenever you want to have a landing page, that landing page should be what? Index.html. I'll make it as index.html. Done. The new page. Here you can start writing an HTML code. See how to access this. You can click on this project. If you click on this SRC, can you see in SRC we have main folder. In main folder we have two things. One is Java. Second one is web apps. Okay, in Java we can write Java code. In web app we can write web app code. If you click on this, can you see index.html? This is our file format. Uh, I'll click on this H1. Hello all installation. Okay, if you want, we can run this program. How to run the program? Left click on the project, tell run as run on server. If you click on this, there's something called so I'll get an output. Can you see? But if you change the URL, if you make it as index2.html, is it working? No. Why? Because in project 1 there is no index2.html file. If you want, we can keep this. I'll create another file. I'll make it as what? New. Run as run on server. I'll make it as was until finish. Oh, sorry, I'm running. I have to create a file. I'll tell left click, tell new. There's something called HTML file. You can make it as any file. You can make it as a.html. You can tell h1 tag a. Next, I'll create a new file. How many files we have? A2, A3. Now I'll make this as A2. I'll make this as A3. Totally, how many files we have? Four files we have. Now I'll restart the code. But which one will be the landing page? Index.html only will be the landing page. Now, if you want, we can access the a.html by telling a.html. Request a change. Next, if you want, we can change to a1.html. Next, if you want, we can change it to a2.html. But actually, the file location should be matters. Next, if you want, we can make it as a3.html. But a1 was not coming. Why? Because a1 file is there or not there? It's not there. And this is known as to create a static page by using a Tomcat server. To create a dynamic page, what we have to add? Java coding. Okay, that I'll be uploading in the next video. Okay.